Imagine walking down a quiet street in 1940s Los Angeles and stumbling upon something that looks like a broken mannequin in the weeds. But it's not. It's the mutilated body of a young woman, cut clean in half, drained of blood, and posed like a macabre display. This is the story of Elizabeth Short, forever known as the Black Dahlia, one of America's most infamous cold cases that remains unsolved to this day. Elizabeth Short was born on July 29, 1924, in Medford, Massachusetts. She grew up in a troubled home. Her father faked his own death during the Great Depression, leaving the family in financial ruin. Elizabeth, or Beth as friends called her, was beautiful, with striking black hair and a dream of making it big in Hollywood. By her early 20s, she had moved to California, working odd jobs as a waitress while hoping for her big break as an actress. She loved fashion, often wore striking black outfits, which is partly why the press later nicknamed her the Black Dahlia, inspired by the 1946 film The Blue Dahlia. But life in LA wasn't glamorous for her. She bounced between friends' homes, had short relationships, and struggled financially. She was known for her charm and mystery, but also for being a drifter with no permanent address. On January 9, 1947, Elizabeth was last seen alive. She had been in San Diego with a man named Robert Red Manley, a married salesman she had been dating casually. He dropped her off in Los Angeles near the Biltmore Hotel around 10 p.m. Witnesses reported seeing her in the hotel lobby, looking nervous or waiting for someone. After that, she vanished. For 6 days, no one knew where she was. Her family and friends had no idea she was in danger. Police later pieced together that she was likely abducted or lured away sometime between January 9th and January 14th. On the morning of January 15th, 1947, around 10 a.m., Betty Bersinger, a local mother walking with her young daughter, spotted something shocking in a vacant lot on South Norton Avenue in Leimert Park, Los Angeles. At first, she thought it was a discarded mannequin, but as she got closer, horror set in. It was the naked body of a young woman, severed at the waist into two pieces. The halves were placed about a foot apart. Her arms were bent over her head, legs spread. There was no blood at the scene, meaning she had been killed and drained elsewhere. Her face had been slashed from ear to ear in what investigators called a Glasgow smile. Parts of her skin had been cut away, and her body showed signs of torture, bruises, cuts, and evidence she had been bound. The autopsy revealed the cause of death: cerebral hemorrhage from severe blows to the head, combined with shock from the torture. She had likely been dead for about 10 hours before discovery. The LAPD launched one of the largest investigations in its history. Hundreds of officers interviewed thousands of people. Fingerprints identified her quickly as Elizabeth Short. The press went wild. Headlines screamed across the country. Reporters nicknamed her the Black Dahlia, and the case became a sensation. A chilling twist came on January 23rd. An anonymous package arrived at the Los Angeles Examiner newspaper. Inside were Elizabeth's belongings: her birth certificate, photos, address book, all cleaned with gasoline to erase fingerprints. A note made from cut-out newspaper letters read, "Here is Dahlia's belongings. Letter to follow." The killer even called newspapers, taunting them. But despite tracing leads, no solid evidence emerged. Over 60 people confessed over the years, but all were ruled out. Theories abound to this day. Some point to medical professionals. The clean cuts suggested surgical skill. Connections to the Cleveland torso murders in the 1930s. One popular theory from ex-LAPD detective Steve Hodel claims his own father, Dr. George Hodel, was the killer. Others blame jealous lovers, gangsters, or even a random sadistic killer. No DNA evidence from 1947 survives in usable form, and many files are lost or sealed. Nearly 80 years later, the Black Dahlia murder remains unsolved, a haunting symbol of Hollywood's dark underbelly, media sensationalism, and a killer who slipped away into the shadows. Elizabeth Short was more than a headline. She was a young woman with dreams that ended in unimaginable horror. What do you think happened? Drop your theories in the comments below. If you want more chilling unsolved cases, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.